Good morning. There are several places in the New Forest where you can still see reminders of activity during World War II. One of these is here, at Lepe Beach, between Lymington and the Solent. This was a D-Day embarkation point for troops and vehicles, but it was much more than that. If you walk eastwards along the beach, you'll come to an area which was a hive of activity from 1942 onwards. The first structure that we can see is the concrete base of a water tower, used for water purification to provide fresh water for everyone on the site. In front of us there's a concrete track. This was the access road to the embarkation area. Looking out to sea, we can see the remains of a pier and two structures called dolphins. These form part of the pierhead, which was used to load ships departing for Normandy. They're thought to be the only two dolphins left in the country. If we look down on the beach, we can see a number of concrete squares that look like blocks of chocolate. These were hardening mats, which were linked together and laid across the beach to form a solid slipway for the tanks and other vehicles to be driven onto the landing craft. The sea's obviously thrown them round a bit in the intervening 80 years. These huge bollards were used to tie up the ships as they were being loaded. There's an information board here which gives you a lot of information on what went on here during World War II. This was also one of the sites used to manufacture parts of the Mulberry harbours. These were huge temporary portable harbours developed during the Second World War to facilitate the rapid offloading of cargo and men during the Allied invasion of Normandy in June 1944. Two prefabricated harbours were taken in sections across the English Channel and assembled off Omaha Beach and Gold Beach. Here at Lepe, 6 of the huge hollow concrete supporting sections for the Mulberry harbours were built in early 1944. These were known as Caissons. This is the base where the Caissons were built, and it's still here today and runs for 374 metres. The 6 Caissons were all built at the same time and were launched into the sea by May 1944, then towed up Southampton water to be finished. We can also still see the concrete slipways where the Caissons were launched into the sea. If you visit Arromanches in Normandy, you can still see the sections of the Gold Beach Mulberry Harbour, and you can imagine the scale of the task to tow sections of the harbour over from southern England and piece it together in wartime conditions off the coast of Normandy. Lepe Beach is also the site of the first oil pipeline from England over to France after D-Day. This project was known as Project Pluto, pipeline under the ocean, or pipeline underwater transportation of oil. Take your pick. This was designed to supply fuel from storage tanks in southern England to the Allied armies in France. The first pipeline laid went under the sea from here to the Isle of Wight, then from Shanklin on the Isle of Wight under the English Channel to Cherbourg, the nearest point of France to southern England. These short film clips from the Imperial War Museum show the pipeline coiled around a huge drum, which was towed behind a tug. The drum revolved at the same rate as forward speed, enabling the pipeline to be unwound and laid on the bed of the English Channel. In total, 17 pipes were laid from the Isle of Wight to France after D-Day. If you visit Lepe Beach and investigate these wartime reminders, spend some time pondering the part that the people here played in helping the war effort during World War II, and thank them for their efforts. I hope you found this video interesting. If you have, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks very much for watching.